Mexico made a big buy of U.S. corn, more than 10 million bushels of old and new crop. AgDay's Michelle Rook joins us with a look at the impact that had on things to end last week in markets now.
Grains ending mixed on Friday. Oliver Sloup with Blue Line Futures is back with us. Oliver, let's talk about soybeans first of all. Nice rally on Thursday. No follow through on Friday. Was that profit taking weather? What was going on?
Yeah, just the lack of follow through, I think, was a big disappointment after breaking out above that 50-day moving average with some serious conviction, something we haven't done for quite some time. I think you have to go back to December to see that. And the lack of follow through, I think, just encouraged a little bit more profit taking from any recent dip buyers ahead of the weekend. On top of that, you also have April options expiration that may have played a role in things. A lot of times, going into options expiration, you tend to see some of these markets gravitate towards those psychologically significant round numbers.
So we was able to close higher on Friday, despite the fact that we had a sharply higher dollar index. And so, why do you think we were able to turn?
Yeah, wheat, it really had no reason to rally, but it did. And we often refer to that as a fundamental rejection. You mentioned the stronger dollar. We had sharply higher trade in the U.S. dollar at the last 2 days of the week. We had a very disappointing export sales, but the market was able to rally. So potentially we kind of had a purge of bad news and have some short covering into the end of the week, which I think is really encouraging.
Right. So we start a new week with end of month, end of quarter, the big reports coming up. What kind of volatility do you expect to see? What's already priced in on these reports?
Well, the Outlook Forum kind of put the line in the sand earlier in the year. I know there's some people talking about corn acres coming in north of 93 million acres. I think that's going to be the big one that we're keeping a close eye on. I think if we do come in anywhere close to 93 or above 93, I think that's probably going to put a lid on things. But then, as you had mentioned, there's still a lot of uncertainty out there. And Iowa looks dry right now, obviously very early in the year. But the National Weather Service and their 3-month outlook does show above normal temperatures with, I think, just a little bit less than normal precipitation. And with where they're at right now, that could be cause for concern. Maybe put a little bit of premium in things. But I think we do get that seasonal springtime rally. I think producers would be wise to take advantage of that.
Thanks for joining us, Oliver Sloup, Blue Line Futures. And for more market analysis, you can go to our Markets Now podcast.